Hello. Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Melissa. I'm back with you with another lesson. From my class. And speaking of class, I'm sorry if y'all hear any noise in the background. It's because I got my fan on. I'm hot, so I turn the fan on, and then my my nephews they playing in the front. So if I hear any noise, I do apologize. It's kids here they playing. So yeah. What I was saying was I just want to come on here and share another lesson from my schooling, and I want to give an update on my schooling. As of right now, they still got us on hold. Everybody's supposed to be doing online schooling, but the last email I got was that we was gonna do our classes online, and they trying to figure out a way, how to do that, how to get our lesson online. Because right now I really only have like after I finish this class, which is EHR, Electronic Health Records. After I finish this class, and then I have pharmacology, and then I have after pharmacology I have oh god, let me think. After pharmacology is what is my next class? My God. Pharmacology, and I know we got clinicals because when we go back, we probably gonna have our clinicals. We're probably gonna have our clinicals. That's it. Um, Insurance, billing insurance. It took me so long to like. Oh, what? So I got after this class EHR, I have pharmacology, billing insurance, and then when we go back, which is clinicals, that's my last class. So if they do this, so if they do decide to put us online, I only have to take. I have two classes to take online, and then my last class is clinicals. I take my clinicals and then my internship, and then we graduate. And then I still don't know how that's gonna go because by the way things going, so we might, who knows, we might be getting our diploma in the mail. We don't know. We don't even know we'll be able to cross the state. We don't know. What they got ahead. So. But that's my schooling update. I want to share with you guys. And the lesson that I want to share with you guys on today it's a class from my my past class that I took that I passed. It's called Workplace. And workplace class, they was teaching you on how to go out, you go find a job, you do your resume and stuff like that. So the material I'm just going to share with you guys a couple of materials that was given to us in the workplace class. The first one is professionalism, and this it was teaching you how to be professional in work, teaching you how to be professional. And I'm not gonna read through the whole package because it'll take me probably the whole video. But this is professionalism, teaching you how to be professional in the workplace. And the next one they gave us on is called college stress, how to deal with college stress. Things that you can do when you're studying, you're doing your work, to keep you relaxed, so you won't be so stressed out. Teach you how to, one of the things they tell us, like when you're studying, you can play your music. Don't study in the bed. That was a big one for me because when I was taking my work to bed with me instead of going to the table. So, you know, teaching you, I will, to go to, try to study at the kitchen, try to study at the table. But yeah, this is teaching you how to deal with stress. Now, I'm not going to read the whole package because it'll take me, practically my whole video or another video. And then this one, link it. They teach you how to set up your account. I already know how to. I already have my LinkedIn account. I just changed my profile and stuff. But they teach you how to set up your LinkedIn account, and so how employers can find you. They can see your profile and stuff. So this is LinkedIn. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And this is job survey. job survey. In job survey, it teaches you how to uh, identify employers' expectations, learn the skills employees value most, make good first and lasting impression, get along with your supervisor and coworker, become a better communicator and problem solver, learn what it takes to get ahead, how to be successful at work. So that was this one. And the next one is identifying your strength. Identifying your strengths. One of them is, what said, what are your strengths? What is your top strength? Do you have a strength that surprises you? Were you previously aware of these strengths? Which strengths would you like to improve? So this is identifying your strength. That's another worksheet they gave us. And then this one is time management, teaching you how to deal with time management, how to be on time for work, show up at meeting on times. How do you currently manage your time? What do you do for fun? What are the most important tasks you need to complete? What are some of the weekly goals you can complete? How many hours of classwork and environment are you taking on? So this is time management. And then this one is civility. It was a book. It was a book my instructor gave us. We had to read the book, and it was on civility. And I encourage you, anybody, you go get the book, read the book. It might be in the libraries. It's called Civility, and it teaches you how to be polite. It teaches you how to be polite, to different ones, to others. Like if you want to train how to be polite to people, how you open doors to people, you speak to people, just teaching you how to be polite. And it was like different, it was like the rules in the book. And what my instructor did, we had to learn like the first, I think it was like 17, 25 or 35 rules in the book. Well, we had to learn like, I think it was like 10 rules. We had to learn like 10 rules what we got out of that chapter. So it was a good book. I like the book. It kind of changed my perspective in a way, like, when I go places or if I'm coming to school, open the door for a classmate or offering somebody something. It's just, it was a good book, but it's teaching you, like, when you're working in the medical field or any work field, how to be polite to, is it your co-workers or somebody that's coming in, it just teaches you how to be polite. So it was a very good book, and it's called Civility. So I encourage you to get that book. I know right now probably you can't get to the library because due to the coronavirus, but when you get a chance, or you can Google it, look online. It should be online too, but it's a very good book. It's called Civility. And then this one is goal setting. Goal setting. And what we did, this is a worksheet my instructor gave us. Goal setting. And I'm just gonna read to y'all like some of how I wrote my goals out. And the first one is initial goals. Finding a job in the field that I'm now studying in. Then it said, what do you want to accomplish? To pass all of my classes and graduate on time, and to graduate on time. How can you measure these goals? By keeping an update on my grades and making sure that I turn in all of my class assignments. How are you going to achieve these goals? By investing a lot of time and effort into studying every day. Why am I setting this goal? To remind myself each day that I wake up, I have a goal to reach. And the deadline for this goal, probably around fall of next year. So I said around this time because fall of this year, because I'll be graduating. So I said around this time. That was my deadline was fall of this year. But now that this little corona thing going on, so what's going to happen is they're going to push us back because we're supposed to graduate in September of this year. So now we probably end up graduating in November with the kids that come behind us. We probably end up graduating in November. I mean, it's kind of sad, but things happen. So I wasn't too happy about it. I'm like, oh wow. So this is going to push us back. Instead of us graduating in September, we might end up graduating in November. So all we can do, all I can do is just pray about it. And SMART goal. My SMART goal I put down is working a part-time job at a clinic until I finish school. So this is a goal. It was a goal worksheet that we had to do in class. And if you want to write out goals and stuff to help you remind, to keep you up to keep you on track. You can have a journal book, write out your goals. That's what I did before I got in this class. I had a journal book, or you can go online and it's called, just type in worksheets goals, and if you have a printer at home, you can print it out, to keep you on track of your goals. So this is a worksheet. This is what we had in our workplace class, and this is a worksheet they gave us, goal setting. And I'm just going to read some of them. I'm not going to read all of them. 10 keys to effective goal setting. Balance mixed from 5 aspects of life. Beneficial to others. Challenging, flexible, measurable. Mirror your values. Purposeful, realistic, supportive. Make them your own. So that's goal setting. And another pamphlet they gave us is getting to know yourself. Getting to know yourself. And I'm just going to read a few of them off. It said, you are unique and compelling. Create a game plan to realize your life work, your reason for being. Survival, success, significance. What do you believe? Commit to yourself. Desire to improve. Faith in the process. Decision, action. Your career calling. True happiness. What do you really want? What is work? Job versus career. And this is getting to know yourself. It's getting to know yourself. And the next one is learning to learn and stress relief strategies. So this kind of go with the worksheet that I showed you guys, dealing with stress. Different strategies you can do to help you cope with stress, whether it's listening to music to relax you, reading a book, And I'm just going to read one of the pages. Learning. A somewhat perpetual change in wisdom or action that is a direct result of your life experiencing. That's learning. Your perception is your reality. Drawing conclusions without all appropriate information hinders our ability to learn. Your perceptual cues, rules that guide your understanding of the world. Understanding your perceptual clues will help you understand how you see the world. More important, understand how others see the world will help you learn and work successfully with more groups of people. Successful people ask questions before drawing conclusions. And this is learning to learn stress relief strategies. And the next one I got for you guys is preparing for the interview. Preparing for the interview. Let me see. 5 objectives of the interview. The employer has a problem. They need to hire a qualified candidate. Goal. Present yourself as the solution to the problem. 1. Create a favorable first impression. 2. Obtain a description of the ideal candidate for the position. 3. Present yourself as the ideal candidate. So you have to present yourself as the ideal candidate. Overcome and neutralize objections. I'm sorry, y'all. Close. Get a second interview or job offer. And in this class, they was telling us And some of you probably already know that when you go for an interview, after the interview, give them a thank you note, let them know that you're interested in the job. And the interview process. The interview process. Great listening, great interviewing. Listen attentively. Do not interrupt. Do not interrupt during the interviewing. Be patient in your response. Wait a few seconds to be sure the interviewer has completed their thoughts before responding. The person asking the question is in control. Engage in an active dialogue with the interviewer and ask them questions. Repeat key information back to the interviewer. Demonstrate that you are actively listening to the interviewer needs. Ask open-ended questions to create a dialogue. Ask closed-ended questions to conclude the interview. Are you ready to make a decision today? So this is the interview process. And the last one I have for you guys is answering difficult questions. I get that all the time. Going on an interview, difficult questions. Difficult questions. Tell me something about yourself. Every time they ask me that question, tell me something about yourself, I'll be like, my brain just go dig it like, come on, let's tell them something about yourself. And the next one is share a brief overview of your history, focusing most on the area that pertains to the position. Personal, education, workplace. Express why you are interested in the position. Opportunity ties to your passion. What excites you about working for them for the research you've already done. And that's another thing. I mean, I already do that. Like, before you go on an interview, whatever job you're applying for, research that company. Research that company. How long it's been in business. The starting salary. How many. Who founded the company? Because when you go on an interview, first thing sometimes they ask you is, okay, what do you know about our company? How long we've been in business? They ask you questions to see are you really interested in that company? Do you know about that company? Have you researched that company? So that's what I'm learning too. Like, if it's an employer, a job that I apply for, research the company first. So I've been doing that because I'm learning. When you go on interviews, they ask you, so what do you know about us? How long have you been in business? So those are some difficult questions that they ask you. So, and the final and last thing I want to share with you guys, we had to create a portfolio. We had to create a portfolio to give to employers when we go to the interview. And so this is my portfolio. And the class workplace that I was in, we did do a practice interview. For the company that after I graduate I want to work for is called Advocate Medical Clinic. And so the people, like the employer, like the head person for the company, they came to different ones. They came to our school and they interviewed us. And she asked me, she was like, so what company do you want to work for? And I was like, Advocate. And she said, I work for Advocate. And I was just like, I was a little nervous. And she was like, it's okay. She was like, relax, don't be nervous, So it was like a good practice, a good learning experience, to prepare you for, like, so when I graduate and I do have that, like, real interview, I'll be prepared. But I just want to show you guys what's in my portfolio. Have my address and stuff. And this is my resume. And this is my transcript. This is another resume. And perfect attendance. And perfect attendance I got in workplace. The class that I'm telling you guys about right now. This is workplace. Perfect attendance. And this one is law and ethics. It's the next video that I'll be doing on next. Law and ethics. I got perfect attendance in my law and ethics class. And that's it. That's the end of my portfolio. I still have to add some more things to this, but I just want to share with you guys this lesson from my workplace class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you take some notes from it. And until next time, it's your girl Melissa. I pray and hope to see you in my next video. Be blessed.